We're joined this evening by a face you're probably very familiar with, Nancy Grace, with a new show, Swift Justice, here on Fox Toledo. Nancy, tell us what this show is all about, different twists on court cases.
Well, first of all, thank you for having me. You know, my HLN show has done several cases in your area, and I really want to thank you for inviting me on today. Swift Justice, wow, it is unlike anything that I've seen out there. When they first approached me to do Swift, I said, look, I don't want to be a pretend judge with a fake robe and a fake gavel and a fake sheriff. I'm not into that. That's not what it is at all. There's nothing fake or pretend about it. We don't try to be like any other show. We bring in litigants from every one of the 50 states that want to be heard on Swift. They are rescued from the justice system where they are languishing, waiting to be taken before a judge or jury. But we go beyond the he say, she say, and we bring on witnesses and experts to allow one side or the other to prove their case. And they can bring on whatever witnesses they want, but we can go electronically and go to witnesses, even bring them into the set, handwriting, blood spatter, DNA, my personal favorite, lie detector tests, and many cases, as a matter of fact, right in the middle of hearing it, I recess court and strap people up to a lie detector to find out who's telling the truth.
Now, you're somebody that's always fought for victims in different cases and their families. In your opinion, the justice system these days, are there enough rights for the victims and their families in crimes?
There are no rights for the victims of crimes or their families. I know. I am a victim of violent crime. My fiancé was murdered shortly before our wedding many, many years ago, and it completely changed the course of my life. Many people that knew me before also have said it completely changed my personality, that I am nothing like the girl that I was before Keith was murdered. You have no rights. If you look at our Constitution, it is solely written for the protection of the accused. So be it. But nothing protects the victim, and that is very hurtful to me.
Yeah. Speaking of victims, you, on your many shows that you've had, followed the Nevaeh Buchanan case. We still don't have an arrest in that incident. Are you surprised that we don't have one?
I'm not surprised, because I thought the case was moving very, very slowly at the time we were covering it. But if you look at it objectively, we should be surprised, because as I recall, Nevaeh was playing there, reportedly, there in the apartment complex, and that she had just been seen a few moments before, says her mother. Now, I don't know the truth of that timeline, and timelines, because we're all humans, can be off, you know, so I don't know how long it had been since Nevaeh had actually gone missing. But it had to be someone that's routinely in that area, would be my guess, my educated guess. And not only that, she was found in an area, as I recall, please correct me on the facts if I'm wrong, she was found nearby at a local lake.
By the River Raisin, yeah.
The river, that's exactly correct. Down a little ravine.
Down an embankment with concrete on top.
Yeah, and you would really only know about that little spot if you were familiar with the area. In fact, she was found by a fisherman and his son,
correct,
who were down there to fish, who knew about that spot. The killer had to go get cement, mix the cement, pour it over her. And as a matter of fact, the mode of the disposal of her body is how she was discovered. It's somebody that knows that area. And you want to tell me they can't figure that out?
All right, Nancy Grace, Swift Justice here on Fox Toledo. If you liked what you heard today, 3 o'clock every day on Fox Toledo. Nancy, we thank you very much for your time.
Thank you. Thank you, Toledo.